Welcome to We Know Sports. Tap in, tap in.
Special guests, great topics, incredible insight, and timely updates.
We know sports.
We know sports.
Yeah, yeah. We know sports.
We know sports.
Yeah, yeah. Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that notification. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. You are now tuned in. We know sports.
We know sports.
Yeah. We know sports. How y'all doing out there? Hope everybody all right. You are now tuned in to 702 Visions, District 1104. And we back at it again. Another week. Week 2 in the NFL. Recap. So we're going to get straight to it. Now, it's a good week. Week 2. You know, every week's a good week. We got sports bets. You know, we got all type of, outlets where, people can make a little something. Now, people going to lose too, but, each week, each game, you got a chance, hit a parlay, play the spread, over, under, things like that. So, for all my sports bettors out there, man, hopefully, you did your thing, this week. But moving right along. All right, so Ravens, Bengals. Now the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, you looking good. Odell Beckham Jr., he got hurt once again. I think he gonna be out a few weeks or out at least a game or something like that. But I think it's good to get that chemistry on the field and in the game with Lamar. But honestly, I think he's there for the long run, the long haul, playoff time, winning time, money time. So as long as he there, around end of December, beginning of January, and he ready to go, he got games up on his belt, he got some motion, he'll be ready to go. And Ravens look good. They 2-0 in a tough division, even tougher conference. They in the AFC, so it's pretty much a dogfight every week with the AFC. A lot of great quarterbacks, a lot of great teams. And Joe Burrow, he slides to 0-2. So even though they play good, historically they play good, even though they start off bad, towards the end of the season, they seem to just get it together and go deep in the playoffs. Last 2 seasons, Joe Burrows went to the Super Bowl and then to the AFC Championship. So, and that's with them starting 0-2 or 1-3 or some stuff like that. They start off slow, but this ain't the way you want to continue to start each season, especially when you got expectations like the Cincinnati Bengals do. I'm pretty sure they want to go to the, Super Bowl once again and be considered one of those elite teams in the AFC. And it's just going to be a tough battle this year, being that they got one of the toughest schedules in the league. So Joe Cool, he can't miss games. Chase, Higgins, Boyd, they can't miss no games. They got to be there to play to increase their chances of getting back to that level that they was at. Now, it's a couple teams undefeated that it's surprising. Let's go with Falcons. Atlanta Falcons undefeated, 2-0. Let's go with Washington Commanders, 2-0. The Saints, 2-0. So it's a couple of teams, surprisingly, that's 2-0. Just like surprisingly, it's a couple teams 0-2, like your your Cincinnati Bengals, and your Chargers. LA Chargers, they're 0-2, and those are a couple teams that they got good teams, definitely got good quarterbacks, definitely got good defenses. LA, Bosa, Khalil Mack on the other end. These are teams that got big expectations, and starting 0-2 is kind of, not looking good. Even though you got an extra game, and you still got a whole season to play pretty much, but every game count. You don't want to, lose no games, decrease your chances of, not performing and getting the best seeding at the end of the season. That's very, very important. All right. So Russell Wilson, 0-2 as well, but I didn't mention them as one of the surprises because Russell just ain't been Russell. It's not surprising that he's 0-2 and the team ain't playing good. They just got Sean Payton, a new coach, and he's a winner. He's not used to just losing like that. Super Bowl winning head coach. He's used to superstar quarterbacks. Drew Brees. Now he got Russell Wilson, who also has a Super Bowl. So I'm pretty sure he got some expectations for Russell. It's already been reported that he's spending too much time with the kids, with his organization that he has off the field, and not focusing, solely on being a quarterback for the Denver Broncos. And I don't see that as being good, but I see it as being honest. Is that if that's how the coach feels, it's all right to articulate it. Maybe not to the public, to the media, but something that got to be known and something that got to be said. So we'll just have to watch that relationship as the weeks and the games progress. Of course, if they start winning, everything will be fine. But if they continue to lose or just be below average, watch out for that team. Maybe Russell will get bitched. Last but not least, a few teams I want to say might be, even though they're elite teams, they might be worse this year than they were last year. And that is the Bills, and that is the Chiefs. Now the Bills, they rolled on the Raiders 38-10. But that's the Raiders. No slight to them, they're an NFL team as well, but like I said, they that's the Raiders. And you are the Buffalo Bills, so you are supposed to play like this. But when the quarterback and the receiver is having a riff and it's public, who knows how that can go. Stephon Diggs is quite unhappy with the offense, and he's making it very, very known, publicly. And that's gonna have a little play on the locker room. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna have a little that's gonna make chemistry not play out at its full potential. Or at least there's a chance of that. So expect the Bills to not be that team that they were in the past. Expect Josh Allen to not be that elite QB that he was. I'm expecting them to lose some games, especially the division got better. And their conference is the AFC, of course. They're in the division with the Jets with a great defense, and Miami are just a great team overall. So who knows how that can go as far as their division. And the Chiefs. You know, the Chiefs, I got all the faith in the world with Patrick Mahomes, but I don't have faith in the personnel. Kelsey is out. He was out for week 2. They managed to get by the Jags 17-9. But him being out is gonna be a problem. And you already got new receivers. They're young. You know, chemistry, stuff, things of that nature. So it's just not looking the same. Even though last year we said the same thing and they wound up winning the Super Bowl. You know, Chris Jones is back, so that's going to help the defense, of course. But offense, especially in Kansas City, that's what wins the games. We all know defense wins games, but in this particular case for Kansas City, definitely offense wins the games. So, you know, I'm really, really cautious on those two elite teams, the Chiefs and the Bills, because they're not looking like they were last year. And this is a whole new season, tougher conference, and you know things gonna get a little intense in the AFC this year. So there you have it for me. We know sports. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you made it all the way to this point with your boy. Holla at us next week where I recap again week 3. We know sports. We out.
You are now watching 702 Visions.
Shout out to y'all boys, man.